All right, Wolfpack, here we are. 22.3, the final workout of the CrossFit Open. Surprisingly, they did not do a repeat this year, but fortunately, we have been doing a lot of things in training that kind of simulate this workout where we're actually ending the set with thrusters, vice versa. A lot of times we see the thrusters first and the gymnastics second, so we've been flip-flopping it, especially on Monday, so we should have some good practice, some good comfort in kind of how this feels. And then Wednesday's double under sets were actually less than all of these, so we should be pretty set to go for double unders. Hi, Bandit. 21 pull-ups. You double the amount of double unders, so 42, and then the first 21 thrusters are at the lightest barbell weight, so they start out for RX, 65 for the ladies, and 95 for the males. We go 18 chest to bar, 36 dubs, and then the second set of thrusters actually adds weight, 10 pounds on the ladies bar, 20 on the male bar. And then we've obviously got the bar muscle up, double it for 30, and then 15 thrusters of the third weight. We've got 85 pounds for the females and 135 for the males. So it's obviously a very challenging workout because we are still accumulating a good amount of volume on these gymnastics moves, as well as the thrusters. We don't always play around with the second weights on thrusters and the third weights, so it's going to be definitely challenging from a weight perspective, but obviously getting the gymnastics done before we get to even the heavier weights is obviously a challenge as well. So if we are signed up for the Open, there is just a couple little floor plan things that we have to look at. Too big. Boom. So there's a line that we start behind, 8 feet away from the pull-up bar. It's all marked out with the gym. 3, 2, 1, go. You go to your pull-up bar, do your pull-ups, do your jump rope here, and then you hit your thrusters on the outside of the bar. Okay. You can have 3 barbells set up with the weights, or you can have people or the judge change the weights for you. That way you can just focus on doing the pull-ups. But depending on who's there watching, and it may be easier just to have all 3 barbells set up for you guys, just so you could kind of get through these and not have to worry about it. So standards are pretty much the same. Thruster, squat below parallel, barbell locks out overhead. The double under is just the rope passes twice under the feet, and then for the chest to bar and the bar muscle up, obviously chest has to hit the bar, and then bar muscle up, we have to get all the way up on top of the bar and fully lock out. So really this workout kind of comes down to obviously gymnastics skills and abilities, and then your ability to move the thruster weight. So don't get carried away on the first set. It's just meant to obviously fatigue us and add some volume for the more challenging movements and the more challenging weights. So if anything, break up things early so that we can still be successful later in the workout. Okay, unless we're really, really proficient with these movements, I don't think anybody should technically be trying to go 21 unbroken pull-ups or 21 unbroken thrusters. It's basically the start of Fran, but we have to factor in that the technicality is actually increasing as it goes on. So I think that this workout is going to really clearly right here is going to be the bulk of the workout for most, right? The second set of thrusters and then the bar muscle ups. So we have to make sure we save enough energy to where we can get through this barbell relatively quick. And then if we do have bar muscle ups, or we're attempting to do bar muscle ups, we have some energy so we can get through as many reps as here as possible. So don't go too fast too soon. Don't get sucked into the regular pull-ups, hanging on for big set. Double unders, make sure we're breathing. And then the thrusters, I think it would be beneficial to break these, because if you try to hang on to a really, really big set just to crush through 21 in a row because it's a weight that we've used before, these chest to bars are going to get very hard. Small sets, going to take up a lot of time. Going to build fatigue, obviously, for the double unders, and then when we have to hit a little bit heavier thruster for still a lot of reps, I think it's going to be real challenging. So a little bit slower in the beginning, pace it out in the end. If we are not signed up for the Open, I think you just choose your gymnastic moves, and you could even potentially keep the thruster weight the same. Okay, if we have just only pull-ups, you're doing pull-ups, okay. If we do have some chest to bars, I think you could go pull up, and then chest to bar in the last set. And even if we aren't making the same weight changes that you would in the Open, we could start at a little bit lighter weight and then progress ourselves heavier, just so we can kind of match the workout. But other than that, there's not really much to say about this workout. You kind of just got to go. You got a 12-minute cap. Just focus on movement efficiency and not burning out too soon, so we can get through the more technical movements, and I think we'll be a little bit more successful rather than trying to get out ahead with a lot of time, and then trying to chip away at it later. So that would be my recommendation. Other than that, enjoy 22.3. Finish off the season right, and if you have questions below, let me know. Other than that, doodles.